What's up, everybody? Here I am in Frankfurt Airport because I don't know how to book tickets very well. Get confused between Manchester, New Hampshire and Manchester, UK. And as a result of that, I am having my flights delayed and canceled, and I'm just sleeping on airport floors like I'm supposed to. I just wanted to talk quick about refereeing. Just in a perfect world, and this is what I would do if I owned a league. Okay, and I think that the leagues are doing a really good job, just to put it out there. So this is not a complaint. I just think that it's really tough to be a referee. It's an incredibly hard job to be a referee, and especially with all the pressures that you're going to get, be it you want to give the guys a fair shake. It's on TV. You want to do good things for the fans, and all these balancing things just make it very hard to be a good referee. So this is what I would do if I was creating a league. So the first thing I would do is table design. I would slightly lower the pin pads. Sorry, the pin pads, and they wouldn't be pads; they would be lines. Lines are just more visible than pin pads, so you can see the pin more clearly. Especially when a camera's down there and it lines up the lines, it's got more visibility. And I would lower them because I actually think that in professional arm wrestling, it doesn't quite feel like a pin sometimes. And me personally, I like to both experience a more complete loss, and I like to view it that way as a fan as well. And I think that we can probably go a little bit lower than the 2 inches, which is now the standard. 2 inches is the difference between the top of the elbow pad and the pin pad or line. So you have to bring any part of the wrist to the fingertip below that, so 2 inches. I would maybe make it 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. Next thing I do is I would make the elbow pads even larger. I would. There's 7x7, which has kind of been the universal standard. East versus West currently added 1 centimeter in all directions to that pad. WL used to use a pad with 2 inches on the back. I think that the 2 inches on the back was a mistake, looking back, because it empowered one move more than any other. I personally would go with 1.5 inches in all directions, because I actually think that it makes for more arm wrestling, gives more options, lets you do more things technically without the elbow really becoming that much of an issue. Then we'll go to the start to initiate matches. No league has done this yet. Well, actually, that's not true. Freedom did it. Consent style. I would go with the consent style system to hopefully initiate the match. I would have lights that you could push with your offhand, and it'd be very simple. If both competitors agree, then it's just very simple for the referee to say go, because as soon as you push the button that implies consent, you can remove consent anytime you want. But if both competitors are implying that they are good to start the match, as a referee and as a fan, I don't really care what position they're in. Both guys are happy, start the match, go. Good chance guys won't be able to come to an agreement, maybe 45 seconds. this is a big one for me, the referee's grip. The referee's grip is a complete disaster. It is a complete disaster in televised professional arm wrestling. Total mess. There's currently more movement in a referee's grip than there was in a set grip in the WAL. There's a huge advantage in the referee's grip when you're allowed to do movement when one guy's getting closed first. It's really significant. Which, again, it's going to be difficult to get around all these issues. In my opinion, must have a WAL style set grip where the referee oversees it. There's rules in place to make a fair grip. However, the competitors are closing their thumbs and closing their hands at the same time, and then you have a go. I would do all slips go to straps. I would do running fouls, and I would do a 3 foul system. Everything else, I would keep the same. Yeah, that's it. And I'm sure people will say, "Oh, Devon, you're trying to make the rules for you." Not really. No. I mean, I arm wrestle all over the place. I just want to arm wrestle as good as I can, and I want to see good arm wrestling. And I think that a rule system like that would be better, and not only better, but easier for the referees, and just a more likelihood that we are going to see good arm wrestling. Anyways, guys, I freaking hate air travel these days. I feel like ever since the pandemic, it's just a total disaster. I get stuck. I'm probably not going to be home until like tomorrow. Been sleeping in these airports for like a couple days. It's all my fault, but I'm still mad about it. Anyways, hope y'all are doing good. Yeah, lots of stuff coming up. Quebec City next weekend. Puerto Rico the following. East versus West finals. Jordan Sonev, your toast. And then Dave Chafee, I'm gonna frickin' murder you. 24th, Dubai. Later, everybody.